plants naturally reproduce themselves from seeds, but most fruit trees that you buy are not produced that way for very good reasons. There are many ways to propagate fruit trees, and each method has its advantages and disadvantages. Whether you propagate fruit trees yourself or buy them from a garden nursery, all fruits are produced by the following methods. They may be grafted, grown from rooted cuttings, produced by air layering, or they may be seedlings grown from seed. Most fruit trees today are grafted onto rootstock. Besides imparting specific characteristics to the resulting plant, it is a quick and reliable means of reproducing plants that do not grow true to type from seed. Unfortunately for the backyard gardener, that means we cannot save seed and grow more plants. In fact, many grafted plants are patented. Why not just grow fruit trees from seed? The difference between growing plants from seed and propagating plants from cuttings of a parent plant is genetic variation. The seeds of many fruit produce trees that are different from the parent, because seeds themselves are produced by sexual reproduction. They receive genes from a male and female to form. As they are a cross from two sets of genes, many fruit trees are not true to seed, that is, their seeds will produce a different variety of tree from the parent. Why are most fruit trees grafted? The reason why many fruit trees are grafted is because they do not grow true to seed. Only by grafting the scion wood, a cutting of a branch from the original tree onto another rootstock, the base another tree with roots, can you ensure that you get the same fruit each time. Seedling grown trees. If a fruit tree is not true to seed, the seedlings will be different from the parent, and they will often take many years longer to fruit, in some cases, well over 10 years. That can be disappointing if you wait that long only to find that the fruit tastes nothing like the parent tree's fruit. Seedlings grown trees will live longer than grafted trees or cutting grown trees. They are more vigorous and grow slightly larger. They are also a lot stronger and more hardy, and more likely survive frosts. If a grafted tree is hit hard by frost, the graft will usually die off, but the rootstock will survive. With a seedling grown tree, if the rootstock survives a hard frost, it will usually reshoot from the ground. Special growing considerations for grafted plants. You have to be careful when planting grafted plants. If the graft joint is buried underground, the rootstock can sprout its own top growth, or the scion can send down its own roots. When that happens, you lose the characteristics selected for when the plant was grafted.